What's up? So yesterday I was taking Polaroids. I was trying to figure out how to use the camera, and I ended up with a couple of overexposed photos, including a selfie my mom accidentally took, which I took the liberty of covering up with a piece of paper. And instead of letting these pieces of film go to waste, because we all know film's very expensive, I decided to paint them. So this was just kind of my test run, just to see how to do this and figure out if my paints would work on this, and it did. So I thought we would have a chill day of painting. I thought this was just gonna be cute and fun, so let's get on with it. So first you'll need a piece of paper, and we're gonna use this so A, we don't get paint everywhere, and then B, so we can have something to mix paint on. You're gonna need paint, obviously. You're gonna need Polaroids, also obviously. You're going to need paintbrushes, probably obviously, but hey, if you're into finger painting, I don't judge. You're gonna need washi tape so you can tape the borders of the Polaroids. And also, you're gonna need some sick freaking tunes. I also ended up using these holographic stickers that I found at the dollar store and this pen, and they're not really necessary for this. They're just last minute bonuses I decided to use for fun. So the first step is washi taping your Polaroid onto the piece of paper, and you want to get super close to the photo without actually overlapping it, because it's going to border the paint so it doesn't spill onto the borders of the Polaroid. So now we're cracking open the paint and just covering the entire Polaroid or canvas in a coat of light green. So as you can see, I checked the paint on the washi tape first, just in case it was still wet, and then once I checked that the main part was dry, we were good to go. I don't think I mentioned this, but my paints were actually very old, and the dark green that I had was almost putty-like at this point, so instead I took my light green and a dark blue, and on the piece of paper next to the Polaroid, I mixed them all up and created a dark shade of green. So once I did that, I just started painting the stem and the leaves of the flower, and then I added a little bit of green details at the bottom. Who knows, maybe they're grass, maybe they're weeds, I don't know. And then I just painted this purple tulip. Again, my paints were not the best, so it was kind of difficult, but I made it work. Now comes the super satisfying part, peeling off the washi tape. So there's no real right or wrong way to do this, just be careful because you don't want to mess up the paint in case it's still a little bit wet. Here's how it turned out. Honestly, not my favorite, but it's still pretty cute, and just the whole idea of painting on a Polaroid is just cute to me, so bonus points. So like always, I just taped the Polaroid to the piece of paper. Since this one was already white, I decided that I was just gonna have a white background, so I took some pink paint, added in a little bit of white just to lighten it up, and then started painting stars on it to kind of resemble my intro, because I want stars to kind of be a reoccurring theme on my channel. I quickly realized that the paint wasn't staying onto the Polaroid like I wanted it to. It just was not looking right, so instead I just covered it up with a thick base coat of the same pink color. So since my old paints obviously can't handle small details, I decided to use this pen instead of paint. So I just drew on some stars, filled them in, and then I also just drew a few stars without filling them in. And since it's just a pen, there was no real drying time. Obviously, I had to be careful to smudge it, but right after I did the stars, it just peeled off all of the tape. And here is the final product. So this one was my mom's accidental selfie, and I'm pretty sure she didn't want me showing the whole internet it. So I decided to do the base coat of yellow paint before hitting record. So I actually peeled the washi tape before I put the stickers on, so then I could put the stickers on and cut them as needed. And I just started placing them everywhere. So here's the final product. Honestly, I love these stickers. So you know what? This Polaroid came out pretty freaking great. I never officially ended this video, so this is going to be my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, this was such a really fun video to edit and also make. But I did a painting video a while ago, and honestly, this is such a step up from that. I'm honestly really proud of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed too, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh yeah, and subscribe to become a star subscriber.